All right, we got a screen here. Like, what's going on? Switching, hedging, like, you can't do nothing. Because look at the space now. Now they're going to run another one of these little bump screens, and you can't guard it. What is OG Anunoby doing here? Okay, here comes the shot. It's a miss. Memphis has the ball. Start sprinting back now. Please, please, please. What is Anunoby doing? Why'd you just stop? Now it's a 3-on-2. Cannot stand in no man's land in transition. Get up and find a body to guard. If you just stand in the middle of nowhere like this, of course this happens. What is Gary Trent Jr. doing here? Please just get back and guard the ball. Look at, why are you gambling and then spinning in a circle? Are you ready to guard right now? No. So now it's a 2-on-1. Pascal Siakam here, you've got to get low when you box out. Use your butt to move Steven Adams. You can't box. Look at this. You're boxing out standing up. You're not moving Steven Adams anywhere by doing that. So now it's, easy offensive rebound. All right, you double the post right here. Okay, stop. So right now, this player is going to rotate up, but this player is in unison with this pass being made and this player rotating up. This player's got to rotate to the corner, and the man that doubles falls here. But that doesn't happen. And look at this player now. Instead of just guarding, he's going to gamble trying to get a steal on a pass. So now he's just blown by, and it's right to the rim for 2. Okay, if you're this Raptors player here, you've got to quit going after the ball right now, okay? Malachi Flynn's taking the ball. So you need to go here, all right? This player's going here. You got to go to a body. You aren't guarding the ball. You're behind the ball. Find somebody else to guard. Let Flynn take the ball. But we got 2 people going to the ball. I mean, what do you think? Raptors are in a zone. You cannot guard nobody in the zone. You got a ball screen right here in the zone. So this player's moving over to check this man coming off the screen. You got to get out here. This player's here. This player's here. When somebody's guarding nobody in a zone, that means you're leaving somebody, and that's Jaren Jackson. If you are Hernan Gomez, do not gamble. Just sprint back so you're ahead of the ball. What is Hernan Gomez doing? Gambling. Now you're behind the ball. Now that forces a contest, but there's nobody to box out Jaren Jackson. Okay, shots in the air right here. There's nothing but laziness that not this player or this Raptors player is sprinting back with Steven Adams. I mean, how on earth does this occur? You have to rotate to the ball. Stop. So OG Anunoby's got to drop here, okay? Back to the baseline, but when Dillon Brooks comes this way, we need to stunt, get this dribble picked up, and recover, okay? You do not hug the three-point line or you're guarding beyond the three-point line, which is a huge no, because now Dillon Brooks has this driving lane that should never be there. It's a pointless double team. Why are you doubling the post? This is Santi Aldama. This is not exactly Akeem Olajuwon. Get out to your man. What are you doing doubling the post? This player is doing just fine, all right? But OG Anunoby's doubling, gambling, doing God knows what. Cannot do this. Watch this Raptors player lean towards the Steven Adams screen. Here comes the screen. Look at him leaning towards it. Boom. Now you're beat, and it's a 2-on-1. How on earth is my ball screen defensive scheme involve allowing Ja Morant in the lane? Let's get up. Let's maybe get him out of the lane. All right? Backside help is right here. The Grizzlies spacing is trash. All right? But, I mean, what are you doing? So it's the same thing, same results. Let's get Ja Morant out of the lane. Let's not just give him the lane. Again, the Grizzlies spacing is equally atrocious. The backside defender's right here, but it doesn't matter when you're just handing Ja Morant the lane. Raptors are in a zone. What are these 2 players doing? You can't guard no one, okay? This player's got to go to the corner. This player's got to take Steven Adams. Look at those 2 Raptors players. What on earth is that? Okay, on this jump ball, you got to give yourself some cover here. You got to be at least level to Ja Morant right here, okay? Because if this ball gets batted this way, you have no chance. I mean, look at this. This ball's going to get batted. Look at that. You're done. Because of how you set up on the jump ball. Stop giving guards the lane. Please get up and get Desmond Bane out of the lane. Again, the Grizzlies' spacing has got awful. The backside defenders right here. You give Desmond Bane the lane. You give the Grizzlies numbers. So much wrong with this play. Okay, if you are these Raptors players, you got to get back. Okay, that's number one. Then so those players don't do anything. Number two is Hernan Gomez can't gamble. Oh, wait. It's just the most basic mistakes the Raptors screw up on. What are you doing, Come on. So the Raptors are just not trying now. I mean, Anunoby, you have to obviously stay underneath this player here. It's just laziness that this happens. Okay, first of all, you should be level to your man right here, okay? But second of all, it's ball, you man. You have to be seeing both at all times. Look at this Raptors player's eyes. He is not for 1 second seeing what his man's doing. Okay, again, you are guarding Steven Adams. Stop. You got to work to get underneath Steven Adams, obviously. Initiate contact, battle for real estate, but get underneath Steven Adams. I mean, what are you doing? Get into your gap away from the ball, okay? Don't just stand at the three-point line. This player here, his left foot should be parallel to the block right here. Right foot out, wide stance. So now when Ja Morant comes this way, there's no place to go. I can stunt. I don't have to move my feet at all. I clog up this driving lane, and I recover. But look at this Raptors player. See how late he is going to be to get into the gaps? So now there's a driving lane that should never be there. The Raptors are trapping. You have to rotate. This player's got to rotate here. This player's got to deny here. This player denies here. You got to just hope this skip pass can't get made because the trap's good enough. But, I mean, when it's this easy to pass out of a trap, your trap is totally worthless. Okay, I don't know what Scotty Barnes is doing here. You are guarding this Grizzlies player here, so stay over here. There's a cross screen happening right here that has nothing to do with you, okay? This player, Gary Trent, just needs to jam Jaren Jackson and knock him off a spot so this player can get on the other side. None of that involves Scotty Barnes, yet he's leaving his man. What just happened there? So you're trapping full court. In this situation, this Raptors player has to go with this Grizzlies player. If they throw the ball to the corner, you can try and trap over here, okay? But, I mean, you know, yeah, that can't happen because now you just, again, gave up numbers. All right, Scotty Barnes is going to switch on to Steven Adams right here. As soon as you switch, right now, you've got to be initiating contact and battling for real estate. Right now. You cannot just let Steven Adams roam around in the paint because now, look, easy offensive rebound. All right, so you're in this dumb drop coverage, but that's not really, I guess, the problem here. As soon as Ja Morant just picked his dribble up, this player's got to rotate now back. So this player can rotate here and this player can rotate here. It's taken too long to rotate back. Now it's taken too long to rotate up here, and now you give up an open three. All right, so right now this player's doing a good job helping on Ja Morant. So you need to get back and you have to get to Steven Adams now, okay? Initiate contact, battle for real estate. If you don't do that, then Steven Adams is going to be the one to initiate contact, and now he has you sealed. All right, so this Raptors player's in a pretty good spot, all right? He's able to recover, but stop. Now this player's got to rotate. So, again, this player's right foot needs to be parallel to the block. Left foot out, wide stance. So when this player comes this way, stunt, no place to go. I don't have to move my feet. Recover. But that doesn't happen. Look, see this driving lane that should never be there?